So now I want to give the floor to Head of Mining Development of ArcelorMittal Krivyy, Artem Kuznetsov, since he actually can describe from his own experience how K-Mine was able to improve ArcelorMittal processes. Artem, can you please tell us more specifically about the operations of ArcelorMittal Krivyy and how many years have you been operating in Ukraine?
So actually, ArcelorMittal started its operation in Krivyy in 2005-2006, when our previous plant was acquired by Mr. Mittal, and we became part of one of the world's largest steel companies, and at the same time staying the largest mining and metallurgical enterprise in Ukraine. The plant itself is a large-scale production with a full metallurgical cycle. Mining and processing complex consists of 2 open pits, 2 crushing plants, processing plants, and underground mine. And steel production includes 3 sinter shops, coke production, 2 blast furnace shops, a BF shop, blooming, and 3 rolling shops. And the plant's production capacity is designed for annual production over 6 million tons of steel, over 5 million tons of raw products, and over 5.5 million tons of pig iron.
So pretty much you have been in this business in Ukraine for almost 20 years so far. What are the specifics of your operations? What are issues you've been facing when establishing ArcelorMittal? I mean, except obviously regulatory and bureaucratic issues.
Yeah, after acquisition of our company, the digitalization of technological process was really poor. Engineering support of mining operations almost not existed and was performed mostly without any use of computers and particular software. I still remember the times when we were drawing the annual plans on a large piece of paper with different color pens. So it's a nightmare. So, and of course, that caused many issues like inaccuracy of information, complex and long search for the necessary data, issues with the data exchange between different departments, and issues with the standard operations on a basic level of geological, surveying, and technical departments. So I remember when I was studying at the university, there was a saying like in designing a mine, an error in 1 million tons of rock mass and plus or minus doesn't matter, could be counted as a statistical error or deviation. But in the real life, such errors could significantly affect the financial performance and the results of the company. So obviously we need a significant modernization of our business processes. And we started looking to different solutions and finally tried K-Mine software. And as a result, the K-Mine team has helped us to transform our process digitally.
So there were a lot of other software solutions available on the market back then and even more now. Why did you choose K-Mine? What were our competitive advantages that convinced you to implement our solution?
Yes, we compared various software products to solve our problems and even tried to use some of them. We purchased a couple of SORPAC licenses, but finally we decided to choose K-Mine. And one of the primary reasons was the great flexibility of the system. We were able to customize the software for us, and K-Mine offered a wide range of models with the end-to-end architecture, which considered our scale of operations as we needed. Also, the way the user interface was designed helped us to learn the program fast, and the K-Mine technical team helped us to set up essential information flows and methods for solving the problems. As a part of work, K-Mine team created digital models for our deposits and mining operations in open pits. These models equipped our employees with a full range of information for the current work, and in the end, it significantly accelerated the implementation of the software itself.
What K-Mine models do you use right now, and what was the outcome of K-Mine implementation in general?
Now we are using surveying, geology, open pit design, DNB, and stability analysis models. Um, After combined implementation, we managed to reduce the preparation time for initial information and the development of drilling and blasting projects up to maybe 2-3 hours. Also, it helps us to optimize the block drilling scheme and reduce the consumption of explosive. Our team can finalize the required mining data and critical calculations with a couple of hours after the field surveying. Also, with the help of Combine, we received a convenient tool for monitoring and the movement of the worked out part of our rock mass. That increased the necessary safety we needed for our people and, of course, for mining equipment.
And how can mine influence your human resource management? Did you manage to optimize the area as well?
Well, definitely it changed. We had to redistribute our resources. Now we could allocate more time for field work, for surveying and geological departments. So we started receiving a higher volume of relevant information, speeded up the process in general, and finally got rid of inaccuracies in the preparation of the mining and drilling projects. Now, one technical department performs designing works for 2 hour open pits for our company, and implementation of Combine allowed us to handle a larger volume of work than before and to raise the quality and accuracy of the documentation.
So ArcelorMittal is an international mining and metallurgical industry leader, which is represented all over the world, which basically means that the standard bar is very high. So how do you manage to adapt your reports and data for international requirements?
Yeah, we are constantly communicating with international experts. Since Combine uses conventional approaches for model and mineral reserves and resources estimation, we never had any problems with that. Combine supports interfaces for importing and exporting information, so including also files for block models into industry standard data formats. And using Combine, we are performing also reporting for mineral reserves and mineral resources for the company's management and investors.
When you started Combine implementation, what were the first challenges? Has your team faced any lack of features or lack of functionality?
Of course, not all tasks and features of Combine suited us at the beginning, and honestly, I don't know any software that would satisfy the customer needs from the first days. So several functions in the software required customization and upgrades to suit to our requirements. So, for example, it's reporting features. We needed to adjust them to our workflows and for our people, as well as some specific features for calculating the remnants of rock mass, transportation distance calculations, etc. But as I said before, the program has great capabilities for customization and flexibility. So in the end, with Combine team, we have developed the required task and obtained the desired results that our engineers needed.
Thank you so much, Artem. That was the head of mining development of ArcelorMittal Krivyy Artem Kuznetsov.